Am I wrong for kicking my brother out of my wedding? Am I butthole for kicking my brother out of my wedding after he made a scene with my ex? So I, 28F, recently got married to the love of my life, Chris, 30 We had been together for 5 years, and we had a beautiful, intimate wedding with close friends and family. Everything went off without a hitch until the reception. That's when things went sideways. My brother Adam, 25 Mater, and I have had a rocky relationship for years. He's always been the troublemaker in our family, loud, brash, and constantly involved in drama. I knew he wasn't exactly thrilled with me getting married. He's made some snide remarks about how I changed when I started dating Chris. But I was determined not to let that spoil my big day. Well, during the reception, as my new husband and I were dancing, I noticed Adam talking to my ex. Let's call him Ben. Yes, my ex, the one I was with for nearly 3 years before Chris came into the picture. Ben and I broke up on good terms, but it was clear we weren't meant to be. I hadn't seen him in over a year, so I was a little shocked to see him at my wedding. But, being the peacekeeper, I decided not to make a scene. I assumed he was just there to support me. At least that's what I thought. Around halfway through the reception, things took a turn. I was at the bar getting a drink when I overheard Adam and Ben talking loudly. And from what I could hear, Adam was trying to get Ben to make a move on me. My blood ran cold. I didn't have time to process it before Adam walked up to me with a huge grin, slurring something about how good it is to see an ex finally get what they deserve. I was confused but smiled awkwardly, trying to shake it off. I asked him to leave Ben alone. Suddenly, Adam started making a scene, calling me a traitor and accusing me of replacing my past with Chris. The whole room went quiet as he ranted, throwing personal digs at me, my relationship with Chris, and even making comments about how Chris wasn't the one for me. This was not the vibe I wanted on my wedding day. I tried to calm him down, but Ben, who had been uncomfortably standing off to the side, stepped in saying, "Hey, let's just go outside and get some air." But Adam wasn't done. He got more aggressive and started shouting that Chris should know the truth about how much of a bitch I really am. At this point, it was too much. My heart was pounding, and I felt humiliated in front of everyone. I told Adam enough and asked him to leave. That was when he dropped the bombshell. He yelled that I wasn't even the woman Chris thought I was, and I wasn't worth marrying. In that moment, I lost it and told him to get the hell out. I kicked him out of the wedding, and honestly, I felt like a weight had been lifted when he left. The aftermath? Well, now my parents are furious with me for humiliating Adam and ruining the night. They keep telling me that I overreacted, and that maybe he just had a few too many drinks. My friends are split, with some saying I did the right thing, while others think I should have let it slide for the sake of family harmony. But here's the twist. I found out later that Adam wasn't the only one trying to sabotage the wedding. After everything settled, I had a chance to ask Ben about what happened between him and Adam. It turns out that Adam and Ben had been plotting together to make me look bad in front of Chris. Apparently, Adam was bitter about the way I outgrew him and didn't want me to be happy with someone else. Ben admitted that he was only there because Adam had promised him that he would win me back by getting me to doubt my relationship. The whole thing was a setup from the beginning, and it backfired big time. I'm furious that my brother would go so far to try and ruin my happiness, but I'm also relieved to know the truth. So Reddit, am I the butthole for kicking my brother out of my wedding after he made a scene? Or should I have just let him have his moment and ruined the night for everyone else?